Theme song. Under the cover of a nice evening, everyone is awoken. How do they communicate with each other to wake Rita up? I'm not sure, but they did it anyway, because we are facing a somewhat nasty attack here from 6 spike-tailed insects, which we have not actually researched yet, and several scarabaei. These things, we're going to figure out what their name is, are, they look like they mean business, all right? I do not have my defenses built yet. In fact, I'm working on it, though. That is the next thing to research. I feel like maybe we should stop chemical cloth synthesis and just go straight to concrete fortifications. But at the same time, I'm like, well, let's finish the research we're doing. Let's get caught up on our various logistics, like our I think our building is, okay, 37 bricks left. So then we're basically just doing the floor in the freezer, which will eventually become the freezer. And I do think we need to start working on electricity pretty soon here. Okay, so who's got the bow and arrow? So Jack, we're going to put you up here. Sora, we're going to bring you here. And let's have Rita and Edmund actually down here, ready to do some meleeing. And Jack will give some cover to Sora once she starts aggroing these bad boys, because we definitely do not want to have to fight a lot of these things. Now, we could wait for the day for better accuracy from Sora. What are we now, 4 in the morning? It'll start to get brighter in a little bit, but I think it's worth it to just start working on them now, because we don't want them to all attack at the same time. There we are, one down. One of the spiky boys is down. Okay, we've got several attacking now, but that's all right. We're going to let her focus on them for a little bit. She reloads fast enough that I think we're going to be okay, except for when she misses. All right, let's back up a little bit. Surely they, yeah, see, sometimes they pair off. They decide to stop attacking, so that's always good sometimes. Good couple of hits here. One more, good. Now back up, get a bit more distance. Take this one out. It's a miss, but the sun is coming up, so our accuracy will also be going up. Good. Now, how much do I, okay, I've got just over 50% left on this rifle, so that means that we're about to start to have a much harder time here in this game, so we have to be careful. We don't want Sora to have to go out there with a bow and arrow to do all this work. Combat 7, though, so maybe we do want her to go out there with a bow and arrow. I don't know, she's pretty good. All right, turn around, get that guy done. Do this one dirty. Yeah, get that guy from afar. Good. Good. All right, get this one. Good. All right, now back off. Let's let Jack get a couple of shots in. We might want to close this gate, but we do want them to come over here. Although, how many is it? Oh, they're going just for the fence instead. Okay, that's fine. Let's bank you off and deal with this guy from afar. There we are. That guy. Good. The traps are getting these ones. Good. Okay, we'll let you guys continue eating that fence gate for no reason. Destroyed wooden fence door. Oh, they got through it. Okay, hang on. Get this one dealt with, please. And get out of there. Come on, Jack, help us out. Help us out, Jack. Stop missing. Jack, stop missing. There we go. All right, turn back around and finish this one off. No, don't run to it. There we are. And there we go. Okay, so we have one left that's attacking. Go get that one. There's 5 left that are aggressive. And all 9 of them are now attacking. I thought there was... I read that wrong, I guess. Okay, we got a couple of damaged structures. Hypothermia is setting in, but it is getting warmer. It's weird how cold it is. It's the middle of the dry season, and it's still so cold. All right. Sora is pretty much just cleaning this up. Now, how quickly does she lose... 50, it's still 57%, so I think it's on a timer rather than anything else. Okay, Jack, I want you to help. Ooh. All right, I'm going to undraft you. There we go. Sora's gotten a bit of an injury, but she should be able to deal with that. I don't think that's going to be too bad. Let's take a look here. Mild movement 99, a superficial bite. Yeah, she's not too... That's not going too bad. All right, let's hit Control R and just get everybody done. And then let's observe one of these. We'll see if anybody does that later throughout the day. In the meantime, welcome back to our base. We have 37 bricks left to make. Sora is awaiting treatment. Rita's going to eat. Edmund's doing some cooking, so everybody's got some stuff to do. We're 8 degrees outdoors. It's 3 degrees indoors, so it's a little cold. Honestly, these are kind of annoying to be honest, because during the middle of the day, it'll be like 30 degrees out here, and then leaving these on is 40 degrees. But then at night, you need them. So there needs to be something where they can easily handle these, like easily just flick them on at night or something like that. But really, at the end of the day, it is going to be just getting to those air conditioners. That's what we need. Smaller rooms and air conditioners. Risk of meltdown from Edmund with the hypothermia. Where is Edmund right now? 21 degrees. It's 14 degrees inside. I think his hypothermia is probably going to go away. He'll be fine. Their moods are still like rock bottom. Mainly because, disturbed sleep from Jack. That's probably because I woke him up. I could use a break. Yeah. Okay, his happiness is moving up. So, yeah, as you can see, their moods are always still rock bottom, and it's just because of comforts. It's like we need them sleeping by themselves, so we have one more room we want to make, really. And then we need them filled up with good food, places to sit and eat, and warmth. But that is all going to take a back seat to defenses. So we need to... I think we might have to just... Let's cancel that. Let's get that going. Now, hopefully that didn't cancel the research, though. I feel like it maybe did. I feel like maybe it canceled all that research. That is a bummer, but I'd like to move... There we go. Shrieker. That's what they're called. I remember now. I would like to move on to that research, I think, faster than the chemical cloth synthesis. So we'll see later on if that was a total bad move on my part. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's now the next day, and it's -3 indoors. It's going to get warm. We're going to get this thing going. It makes this area a little warmer, but not by much. Honestly, I might want to split this up, too, like put another wall up here and create a little dining space, maybe eventually would be the dream, I think. But for now, we're just going to kind of do it in pieces. Once we have enough sort of bricks or stone or something stored up, I'll add another bedroom here. But really, like I said, the focus has got to be keeping people on research and getting those fortifications up as soon as possible. In other news, I really like kind of making these varied farm areas. This is going to be my new sort of meta going forward, I think. I just think it looks really nice to have all these different splits rather than just like rows, just like making little boxes here and there. Rita is idling. Hang on now, let's pause. What's Rita... Okay, what does Rita normally do? Wow, she doesn't have a lot of ones, does she? Let's give her a 1 on deliver. She could even do research, to be honest. She could be observing, assembling. What are her skills? What are her strengths? Doesn't have a lot of strengths, does she? Planting and cutting. Let's put that as a 2. I mean, yeah, I guess she doesn't have much to do. Oh, let's put her... We don't have any 1 handlers. So Rita's going to be a 1 in handling as well, which might not be a good idea, actually, once it's... Because, like, yeah, she doesn't have a lot to do now, but she will eventually. Let's get her doing some cutting, then. Give her some cutting to do. And maybe a little mining. It's nice to see that, though. It is nice to see idle. It's not very good gameplay, I guess, but, you know, you want to not have people idle, but anyway. Cameron made a good comment. I was just looking at this over here. One thing that this biome has in abundance that, like, we went basically we found a forest, and so we're kind of playing a weird temperature version of another biome. We're not really playing to the desert's strengths, which is things like these. So I'm going to observe this cacti and figure out what we're missing out on. Somebody hinted at me, Cameron. Thank you for your comments, and others have too, that the cactus have something. I bet there's some water, some food in there somewhere. And I don't think we've done these dry trees, so let's like see if there's one closer by that we can observe. If not, I'll just hit observe on that one. That's going to be a bit of a wander, a bit of an adventure, a bit of a walkabout to send somebody to go do. But I think if we can unlock some more planting, that's going to be good for us. Although we might not be able to plant cactus near our lakeside. So if that's the case... See, it says dry tree. If we cut it, we get 5 wood. But there does seem to be some kind of a berry on it. So let's observe that, too. That's going to be quite an observation trip. That's going to be a long walk, but it could give us some interesting resources, so let's do it. Wow, Sora, thanks. Thanks for snapping at Rita for no apparent reason. And Rita goes to bed. All right, Sora. I mean, she loves Edmund. She's a lover with Edmund, which is great because that gives us a lot of buffs. They sleep together. There is one... Okay, there's somewhere where you'll see where it's like, was happy to sleep next to him. So that's a nice little buff that the two of them share. keeps him happy. Although I will say she is quite grumpy right now. Why? Burnout. Why don't you... Okay, just... You have the same schedule as everyone else. Just don't drink coffee before bed. Oh, Sora. Their overall moods have improved, and for several days now, we've just kind of been dealing with the general logistics around our area. Oh, and, of course, avoiding meteor rain. Hopefully none of them get hit by that. I'm not sure if that's like a character ender or not, if they happen to be under it, but I just hope it doesn't do anything too bad. Sadly, we don't have a spot for Jack still, and I don't want to build more. I kind of want to get on top of some logistics so we can start producing some fuel, go on some expeditions, etc. I've added a few more little spots for some farming. Oh, looks like we're getting some good sticks there, some good stick yield there, although we're going through a lot of it because I still insist on, you know, using heating stoves instead of electricity. I also have some more people going and scavenging now because one of the things holding us back in our research has been the discovery of electronics. Once I discover some electronics, I should be able to start researching. Yeah, find produce electronics. I want to be able to research this and, of course, energy storage as soon as possible. Then I can move on to the next things. Concrete fortification has not been researched very quickly. I think maybe I got to take a look at my activities here. So I don't have anybody doing research 1. Let's do that. Let's take that to a 1. So Edmund is observing the tall cactus. We'll let him finish that observation, and then maybe I'll lower this. Or we could put Sora up to that. What's Sora generally doing? Transporting. Scavenging is a 1. We kind of want her on scavenge 1. So I'm going to get, yeah, we'll get Edmund to finish this faraway trip he's doing, and then we'll get him back to just pretty concentrated. Oh, nice. Some pretty concentrated research time once he's done this cactus. Oh, see, this is the problem, Edmund. Can I just get you to finish it, though? Yeah, I'm just going to micro this and make sure you don't just stop walking away when it's time to cook some more. 73, like you're almost done. Let's just get you to finish this. Stop walking away from it for no reason. That's one thing I do wish we could fix is, like, I don't know, some of the AI is a little bit annoying. Like, they'll chop something down and then go do another task rather than, like, bring the wood back that they just chopped. There we are. So, discovery, tall cactus. The only edible part of the cactus are its flowers. But barely edible at that. I could survive on these distasteful flowers if I had to, but they taste bitter. Harvesting of distasteful flowers. Planting of tall cacti. I don't know. I understand that people are like, oh, you're missing out on the cactus in this biome. And it's like, I agree, but it doesn't sound like I want to use them. Oh yeah, I can grow them here, too. They're so big. Alright. You know what? Don't want to miss out on the game, so... 1 cactus. We're planting a cactus right over there. There, we did it. The desert biome. Day 15 of year 2, and we've got some more animals attacking. Things are going well, though. So I'm not too worried about these. We're going to see what happens if I just kind of pick them off during the middle of the day. There's... How many are there? 10 of these. So it's not something I should be... Oh, boy. That one moves fast. All right. There we are. What is this, like a mother shrieker or something? Shrieker brood mother, yep, exactly. Okay, good. Detected. Oh, deflected. Oh, boy, do they ever deflect. Oh, Sora, sorry. I think we got it. Killed it in the end. All right, you've got a little bit of an injury there, and there's some, like, babies moving in, too, which is not ideal. So we've got 8 of these. I think you'll be able to deal with them, though, so I'm not actually running to my defenses just yet. Also because they're really annoying, and I want Edmund to keep researching. He's so close to the end. I feel like we can manage this, especially because I don't know why, but they are so spread out. I think it's mainly because some of them aggro towards these defenses right away, which I guess is another reason why we can't go over there and use it anyway. So it's up to Sora to kind of just clean them out. Find them all, clean them out. All right, I'd say she's doing a pretty good job here. We should probably take a look at what this thing is. Humped animal. I bet that's got some leather in it or something like that. Is it dying anyway? Oh, and hides too. Okay, yeah, we'll worry about that later, but yeah, I definitely want to look into that in a little bit. It looks like he's bleeding, but it's not telling me how screwed he is. He looks like he's bleeding slightly. He'll probably just get over it. Put a band-aid on or something. Okay, Sora, come over this way. And health-wise, how are you doing? Like, what happened there? A spike puncture. Okay, so we'll need some bandages, and you're bleeding at 1 per hour. So we should probably not mess around too much here. There's 5 and 3 left. It is weird how spread out they are, which is an interesting strategy on their part. There we are. One less one. Oh, wait. This one's moving real fast. Probably want to get this guy. Quick. Sora. Sora. Oh, beautiful shot. And then that one decides to stop attacking. Oh, that was close. That was close, Sora. All right, where are the other ones? Oh, back this way. Okay. Come over here, Sora. Honestly, like, this early in the game, I know we're playing on Brutal, so we do need to be careful with these attacks. But this early in the game, this kind of seems to be the best way to do it, which is just, like, go around and, like, clear out the area with high-powered rifles, if you find one. Speaking of which, how are we doing, Sora, with this weapon? 52%. Yeah, we're losing percentages fast. We might get like 1 or 2 more attacks out of this thing before it's useless. Oh boy, that's going to be a problem. I need to get these concrete defenses up fast. I have been trying to make sure that in their off times, people are working really hard on... good shot. People are working really hard on getting our concrete up with cement, like 50 cement. I bet we're going to go through that quite fast. Okay, so here they come. Sora, let's bring you into position. Oh boy. Okay, who do we have defensively ready? Jack, let's draft you and bring you out here. And Rita, let's bring you over here. Jack, you stay there and just start hunting. You come and, wait, okay, Sora, what are you up to? Sora's in position. She's going to do some stuff. Kind of want you to work on that bad boy. Or what do we got going on over here? Now, careful, Rita, because there's going to be an explosion soon. Oof. Okay, it damaged the wooden tailor bench by a few points, but that's not bad. Hopefully I got Rita out of the way. All right, we've got 2 animals attacking. Oh, she's going to get... Oh, boy. Okay, 1 more shot. There we go. I think you've got this, actually. That's just a little one. There we go. All right. Okay, we're definitely starting to take more damage than I'd like, so we really need this research to finish there, Edmund. The faster you can finish that research, that would be nice. And cement fortifications have been researched, so we begin. Now, can I make cement fences? No, we could do brick fences, but I really want to take a look at, like, what does this cement look like? Fortifications, cement, and then how much? Integrity 750. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's going to look so cool and modern. And that's kind of what we're going to go for. I like that old wooden shack, but I think in my last, playthrough, I did a very... non-modern looking kind of situation. So I really want to like push more modern this time and less rustic. So let's start working on our defenses here. We're going to go gate, probably going to go metal. Integrity 900. You can't go wrong with this. It's only 20 alloys to build this thing. Yeah, this is going to look so sweet. If I do say so myself. So here's the eventual plan, right? We're going to have an entrance here. Okay. And then I want basically a kill wall all the way down there. So that's going to look something like... Let's get some fortifications out here. Concrete. Very good. Like, already, look how much concrete we already don't have enough concrete for that. Oh, this is going to take forever. Okay. I might have to do... How much wood do I have? 300 wood. I might have to do some, like, wood to tide me over. Because, yeah, I definitely want them to walk through this little tunnel. And so what I might do here is, let's go defenses. Let's go... a pole fence door here. Defenses. Fence. Yeah, just a fence is fine. Not going to use that much wood. Alright. And this is basically just our temporary situation. Actually, can we get a flamethrower in there? Almost. Okay, so let's delete this. And kind of re-configure that in a second here. So we're going to go defenses. Now, I'd like to remove the wood eventually, though. I would. Let's put it right there. Fence door. Holes. Kind of right. Is that a pole? Fence door? There we go. Probably back there. All right, defenses. Pole fence here. Good. And then, have we used up all my wood? No, we have not. Man, that's expensive for cement, but it's going to look so good, and it's very high, strength, so I kind of like that, too. So let's go here. This is going to be our new defensive structure. This is our new sort of defense base, and we're going to stop repairing all of that. In the meantime, like, how many alloys do we have? Do we want to go full on with this? Because, like, eventually I want it to be metal, if not higher than that, because the integrity is only 100 on that. We could do concrete. What does that look like? Yo, that looks sick. Darn, we kind of want to do concrete, don't we? I don't think we're going to find enough stone for that to make concrete defenses back here. So we have to pick what we're doing, and it's going to be something. It'd be nice if it was more sustainable. So that would be brick, which doesn't seem to exist. So I think the next best thing, for 175 though, eh? I think the next best thing is metal, because we can scavenge and eventually make better... And it looks kind of cool with the concrete as well. So that's not bad. So let's go yay high. It's going to cost me 36 alloys. About to rot away. Oh, I'm losing some food. Yeah, okay, we need to get electricity. All right, so these will be our defensive positions here. They're going to get roasted by the flamethrower as soon as they come around. We'll put some traps there. Actually, let's go move these traps now. Move these traps over to here. And then eventually, what I want them to do, and we might use a fence or some sort of way, is like this and this, right? So they're going to come down here, and there's going to be turrets just picking them off as they walk their way down through all these traps. They round the corner, and it's flamethrower town. That's kind of the plan. So let's cancel all those orders. Oh, nope. Construction sites. Whoops, did it wrong. Cancel orders. And cancel that. And let's keep, let's butcher that thing. I don't know what we can do with the bug meat just yet. We probably find some recipes as soon as I butcher it for the first time. Let's move this trap over here. Oh, and now we're in the cement. So now we're really going to start to see what it's going to look like once we improve our defensive structure. Now, it looks like there isn't such thing as a fence, concrete fencing. So we could do poles or just even a wooden fence out here. And then basically I just want to go out until we can't go any further, so bugs can't get around it, and then have the same thing follow us probably along here and then contour the water a little bit and then meet up with the cement over here. In fact, let's just take a look at what that's going to look like. Cement, I want it to go kind of like to here, there, and then from here, I guess we have to go wood because I don't have... I just don't want to waste the cement on that, so if we go wood... What does it look like if I kind of contour it a little bit? So we'll go like here, here, over a little bit, over like this. Kind of cover that in maybe. Yeah, let's come over up to here. Maybe onto the dirt there a little bit. That looks kind of nice. And then connect up with that building there. There we go. So I think that'll look pretty good. And maybe if I get a lot of cement, I can change that over eventually. I can't believe I still don't even need more wood. I love it. Okay. Then we're going to go defenses here. Fortifications. Wood. And you're just going to come out to here. And I'm pretty sure that's going to basically safety off all of this. Unless animals spawn here, then I'm screwed. Then we just need to worry about this chunk here, bringing it around with some cement all the way along here is what I'd like to do, and then seal it off there. And we should be basically good. So our first approach here is getting all this built and seeing if we can't hold that up in defense. Oh, by the way, the research was stored. So that was kind of what was throwing me off. It had already, Edmund, okay, following materials. He had already researched concrete fortifications, and I looked over and was like, oh, he's almost done concrete. Nope, it's chemical cloth. So it kept the research that I'd done on it, which I think is, like, that's fair. Oh, animal fats, let's do that. And let's keep scavenging because I need to find some electronics so we can move forward with our electronics. Sora starts putting some hard work in. The fence is coming along. The concrete barrier here is looking pretty good. Looking like it's going to hold up a lot nicer, too. Oh, I mean, 750 hit points. You love to see it. Whoa, did not see this drop down right in our front yard. That's fortunate. Well, let's scavenge that thing. Oh, I love it. Well done, Sora. Well done, Jack. It's looking like this area is, construct that, I guess, is coming on quite nicely. We have our first sort of hideaway, pullback position. So this is feeling pretty good. Again, it's not feeling very safe because they'll get right in through here and start scratching people on this platform, but it gives us a second or two. So we can have melee troops standing by here. We can have some shooters up on here. It gives us a chance, and it gives us some strength to hide behind. We only have 47% left on that sniper rifle, so, I mean, if we're lucky, we scavenge another one. That'd be nice. But right now, we have not scavenged any electronics. So I need to start thinking up another way to get to electronics manufacturing, maybe? Let's see what we're up against here. We need to find some electronics. Advanced research desk needs electronics to do advanced research things. Okay, automated turrets needs CPU cores. I don't think there's anything I can do to unlock, because we can't get to electronics craft. Oh, wait, hang on. Electric grids. Find and produce silicon. Okay. Well, then we can just make electronics at the soldering workbench. Okay. That was... Maybe I should have done that a long time ago, but... let's harvest that, and then we'll get some more. I wish we could build more of these farm plots in the water, because I think that would look nice. Because this looks a little weird, a little wonky, to be sure. However, it makes for a nice little viewpoint here, right? Like, that looks pretty good to me. I think in a perfect world, I would have had this follow the dirt and stay on shore a little bit. I think that might have looked a little more realistic, whereas these look like they're just planted right into like a rice paddy field almost or something. But it works. It works. It looks good. Risk of Meltdown 3, everybody ignore that. It works and it looks good, so I do like that, and it provides a little bit more safety. I just feel like all of a sudden all of this space now feels a little more closed off to the rest of the world, which granted is the edge of the map, so I don't know how that works. But yeah, really our next focus is going to be this long stretch over here. That's going to be the big project. Now to do that, I'm not even sure how this works. Like if we go, we got some towers, a concrete tower would be nice. Very cool. If we do that, like let's go fortifications, concrete. Yeah, so we kind of need to build out to here, don't we? That's not great. From here, or wait, from here to there. Okay, that's not bad. But can people walk over it? Okay, actually, that's great if that's the case, because then we actually don't really need to wall this off. We could just put concrete right to here, and then concrete right to here, and then if we had, we could put some platforms out here. I think maybe. I think the platforms would still work, would they not? Yeah, I think what we need to do is experiment with positioning. Like, who's free right now? Edmund, what are you up to? Nobody's really free, but anyway, I just want to see how crossable this terrain is and how much of it we have to fence off. Because we might not be... There we go. We might not be in that bad of a way here. Alright, so research. We should definitely be able to do electric smelting, electronics crafting. Yeah, we need to do that pretty soon here. Because I don't think we're finding it any other way. So we're going to do that, and then I'll get to brewing and distillation, I promise. I know it's important for people that I do that, but we got a lot more fish to fry first. Middle of the night, Rita has decided to go out and do this tree observation. I don't know why she chose the middle of the night, although the temperature is a little lower during this severe heat wave. What is your health, your restfulness-wise? Okay, we might just force you to finish this observation so you don't have to go back out and do it. And then, yeah, I might as well take a look at that clothing. All right, we're going to need some new shirts pretty soon here for people. Keep observing, Rita. Observe that gulch while you're here, too. No. Just focus on the dry tree. She's about to snap on me, but I made her finish it, and we now have a T-ball tree. This dry tree seems very much to be alive. It is a vast root system which can absorb all the moisture it can find. In hard-shelled bulbs which protect the fruits themselves are bitterly sour and made my mouth sting for hours. Okay. I wouldn't eat them if I could afford not to, but maybe they will taste better when cooked or boiled into tea. Well, let's make some tea balls and maybe get something good out of it, but I'm just glad that we're not sending people this far away anymore. Although what we should be doing them is sending them quite far away on an expedition. Yeah, I think it's time to run an expedition. Who could run, I mean, not now, but like once they wake up, who could run a good expedition? Somebody with good combat and intellect. That actually might be Edmund. He only has the spear, but that might be our best option. Yeah, maybe Edmund has to do it. Oh boy, and here we go. They've begun to attack already as well. That's not ideal. We didn't have a lot of time to respond. They just showed up, but I think they spawned very close to our base, or at least this one did. And he's already going immediately for the concrete fortification. He does 18 damage per swipe. That's not ideal. I've got everybody going as fast as they can. Sora, we'll probably have you just get up onto this platform. And where are the other two? There's a few back there. Hopefully they don't get as upset. I'm going to need concrete to repair this probably. Man, I hope they don't take that whole thing down. Everybody's running to position. My feet are killing me and I need shoes. I'm sorry, we're working on that. We'll work on that later. Everybody needs everything right now. This is truly a brutal run. Oh boy, get in there, get in there, get in there. Okay, good. All right, Sora, get up there. Jack. Oh, perfect timing. You guys need to move in and attack so Sora can get into a better shooting position. Good, there we go. And it's down. Oh my goodness, that was nuts. That was not a fun one. Okay, destroyed structures too. Oh, okay, they're over. Yeah, well that's, you know what, that's fine. We're gonna be removing those. Sora, let's go and get the other one on his way out here. How much fuel did that use? We got 0.8 hours left of our fuel. We have some fuel in storage. We've moved Jack up to more of a crafting position. Jack, let's get you up here. Sora, get you a little closer to this one. Oh boy, these scissor hands or whatever they're called. These are the scary ones. Another destroyed brick fence. That's fine. All right, see if you can't get a good shot. But be careful because it's going to come for you pretty quick too. There it goes. Oh boy. Sora, run. Run, Sora, run. Oh, it stopped. Not for long. It's coming back. Okay, Rita and Edmund, get ready because you're going to have to spear it in the face. It runs right past the trap. Okay, all right. Apparently it does not really care about the trap or the flamethrower. Jack takes a couple of spots there. Then the flamethrower finishes it off. And Sora largely ignored the whole time. All right, where's the other one? He's all the way over there. That's fine. Rita's suffering from some hypothermia. That's not too bad. I'm not too worried about that. We just need to deal with these, whatever they're called. I think they're scissor hands. And probably observe one of them. And butcher it. Let's butcher the other one. Get some meat out of here. I know some people can eat meat. All right, Sora, let me know when you're in a good firing position here. Oh, good enough. Shoot from there. Good. Let's just run back. Up onto here. Edmund, let's pull you guys back and have you standing by so you can close the distance. Oh, decided to stop. That's okay. Sora, get another shot on it. Don't observe it. Attack it. There we go. There we are. Remind it. Oh, it doesn't want to fight. Okay, that's fine. We'll get a couple more shots on it. There we are. And one of our more dangerous attacks has been survived. All right, everybody, go deal with your meltdowns. Repair what you can repair. Let's get back to it. We've unlocked ore, so the somewhat renewable resource of ore has started to show up on the map. That is nice to have there. Got some right nearby, so that's good to get us started. Not too worried about it just yet. Our scavenging is producing a decent amount of materials here. Let's scavenge that again. But not the electronics that we want to be discovering. How am I doing on research? I think research has been deprioritized a little bit, unfortunately, in the name of getting some more weapons crafted, because some of us are falling unarmed, and of course, like I said, Sora, we're almost screwed, to be honest with you. 43%. So we're going to want another one of these, I think, and then I think we're going to want some more traps. How much are these? These are 3 scrap every time. It's like actually a really valuable, I would say, return. Let's do that. Oh, the rain is nice. The rain. I bless the rains. Okay, and then let's start our new plan of the fence, the pole fence that's going to come out from here and create sort of a bit of a kill line there. I think we have enough wood for that. And then does that need to go... pole fence, and again we can replace this with something else, but it doesn't even need to be that strong. It basically just needs to have everybody funnel down this way so that they run into our traps, and those can be as effective as we can make them. There we go. So we'll just do that. There we are. You know what, let's start mining this because it's close to home. It's going to get us some more alloys, and we will need to do that as soon as we can rush electricity in this rainy, deserty land. Oh boy, spawning right out of our rainy land is 72 starving scarabei, so this is about to get pretty rowdy, I think. They're going to be tough to deal with. Good thing we're getting this flamethrower done, because they're going to attack at some point. So we might as well test this little fortifications situation, although we don't have any of the traps built. How's everybody doing? Medium well, medium armed, control R, let's bring them out here. This could be the last use of this, this rifle for Sora. Let's get her up on this platform. We'll get Jack up on this thing. Edmund up on this. Let's get Rita in here. And ignore that one. We'll deal with him in a second once you guys get up onto these platforms. And I think we have enough fuel, yeah, that we should be able to flame broil a bunch of these. So let's see how you all do. Come on up. Let's start clearing out all of these hungry pests. Good, Jack. I saw you get that out slowly. Now start using it. Rita, you're going to have to, like, stab them when they come in. Oh, get out of the way of that. That seems like it's going to be bad. Do you take... oh, yeah. Okay, so she will take damage from the flamethrower. So you got to stay away from the flamethrower for sure. Because that was pretty bad. I mean, how bad was it? Burn. Consciousness minus 10. Plus 10 for pain. That's pretty rowdy. So stay out of the friendly fire area while these guys get their jollies and their combat skills. Rita, what's your combat skill? Maybe you should be doing more of the shooting. Yeah, your combat is 4. We should get you a bow, which we can do, you know, later on. Yeah, go get that short bow now. Why not? Just go get it. Well, it took the better part of a rainy day to get all of these hungry pests cleared out. But everybody's doing a lot better. I'm going to go R on you. You can be undrafted. Edmund, you can be undrafted. Head on home. I think we've got this dealt with. Basically 10 left. Jack, maybe... You know what, Jack? Maybe you head out in front and start to bring some of them towards you. Get some combat points as well. And then Sora can deal with the rest. I mean, I think she's pretty much done it at this point. Who do we have left? There's some outliers way out there. So, Jack, why don't you go get some combat points off these little bad boys? There we are. There we go. Yeah, even the bow is not bad at taking these things out. I mean, it's still 2 shots, but I wouldn't want to see one of these up against a scissor hand. So yeah, the better we can get, the sooner we can get some better weapons, the better this will be for all of us. All right, finish that one off. Sora, you go on home. Good work, Jack. Good work, everyone. My main goal for this base is to eventually have all of this storage and production inside. It'd be nice for them to spend a lot of time inside, especially in properly temperature-controlled environments, which we'll get to. We'll get to once they finish this research. Come on. Chemical constant. How long? Okay, wait. Hang on. What's going on here? Activities. Research 2. Okay, so let's go. Edmund, that's a 1 now. Cooking stays a 1 for him, and handling. I think it's the handling task. Shouldn't be for him. We're going to go 2 for handling, which means he'll always do research, so it's kind of no point. Whatever, we'll just leave it. And then Rita, maybe we make you our handler. You got to do some handling around town, okay? You also have harvesting. Okay, we can't really do that for you either. Constructing, hunting, cutting, scavenging, mining. All very useful stuff. Let's make you our handler for now, then. So we'll get that going on and have Edmund focus on doing some more research and cooking. Those are his things that he needs to be focused on to keep us all alive. We're a little low on meals, is what I'm saying. So, in fact, we have no meal. Yeah, good. Keep those going. Thank you, Edmund. So we're mostly eating porridge right now because our we don't have very large glitter cap fields, and the growth is really slow on these. So I've added a few more little spots of glitter caps, and I wonder if there's some other farming to be done. Like we could do some glitter caps over here, maybe. Kind of. Unfortunately, we're really building over a good farm plot, so that's kind of annoying. Yeah, maybe I could have some over here, maybe. Yeah, we don't have a lot of farmland, so we're obviously going to want to get pretty dialed in with what we're growing here. Maybe we were growing too much cloth blossom, although we are kind of low on... Okay, good, we got some cloth. So, I mean, cloth and skin bark, it's always becoming an important thing, so we kind of need lots of cloth blossom, but we'll stay on top of it. We'll see what we need here. Maybe we don't need so much smoke leaf. Grain cob is the thing we're making the most of, I would say. We're making a lot of that, but it helps us. It's a very fast way to get fuel, so I kind of want to focus on that. Maybe even just around here, we'll sneak in some more glitter caps. I mean, here's the thing. 75% growth is better than 0 growth. You know what I mean? It's better than not trying to make some. Although I don't know how much that does logistically for us, but let's get some more in there. And then upon observing everyone and their sleeping habits, so for example, Rita over here is getting a buff. Slept in a spacious bedroom. So this is quite a nice bedroom. I think that's 5 by 5. Jack obviously gets the spacious bedroom buff. So, you know, that's something that we want to keep for him. However, Edmund and Sora, they live together. They don't get a buff. 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think if I do a 6 by 4 here, we can get Jack a room. Then we can start really just thinking about the layout of this. What I want to start doing is building more rooms, and I've designed this in such a way that I'm hoping it can be, you know, add-ons. So we're going to add on his room here, then we're going to add on like a large workshop chamber here, which again might be kind of hard to control the temperature. So I might go for like something like this but narrower so that, you know, we can control the temperature a little easier. I really don't want each room to need an air conditioner. I'm really hoping that the vents, you know, can do some of that. So we're about to find that out, I suppose. So let's go flooring here, and let's go, looks like stone. Looks like we have to use stone along the bottom. That's fine, we can find some stone. So that's a 4x, so we need to kind of go like this, at least for that first one. I'm basically going to build this a little more carefully so that I know we can get it done. So that's going to be, what do we have there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do 2 more out here. Buildings, floor, stone. So 2 more out this way. So we now need 109 stone. Edmund's going to melt down. That's fine. We're going to deal with that later. Then we're going to go with a brick wall up here. And so, like, oops, like, no, cancel. Oh, actually, we do need that one. Okay. So we're going to copy this. Bring it over and over. Really tiny little entrance. We actually don't need to do that, but anyway, we're doing it. And then we'll put the door in here. So let's get just like a nice wooden door here. There we are. And then this is eventually going to become carpeted. And this is going to become a, I believe, oops. Copy that. I believe, oh, for heaven's sake. Copy the floor, brick wall, soft carpet. There we go. Copy. So what's that going to be? That is 23 tiles. I don't know if it's 23 tiles that gets you your room buff, but that's a 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 room. So we'll see if that's a nice, spacious enough room. And then what happens eventually, maybe we build another 4 by 6 right here, and we can move these lovebirds into that one, thus freeing up this little room for something. Either maybe it's our research and communications room, and definitely a room that we can keep warmer so that research can be done in relative comfort and not in this main room. This main room, I want to put all of the fun stuff in, so we're having fun, we're eating dinner, we're cooking dinner over here, and our fridge is here. Then we're going to have manufacturing, all sorts of stuff here, and maybe, I think, an exit out here. So all our storage is kind of in these main rooms here. An exit out here, and then you're off this way to go mine and chop and do whatever. You can also go this way if you need to, but that is kind of the plan for the next step, the next phase. So what do I need here? Oh, wait, we haven't got to finish the building, actually. Right, let's probably finish this. So, I mean, it's looking pretty good, though. We just need to get a little roof going on here. That's probably going to get us our brick situation. There we are. Turn that around. Now we're going to be over our brick allotment. That's okay. There we are. So now we need 49 bricks to get this finished. And, wait, what's going on here? Oh, yeah, that's fine. This is hallway. Oh, I see. It's building that out so that it can build the roof. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Eventually we need it anyway. So, 152 stone to go find for the foundation, which is not ideal, but we can do it. I am wondering, and hit me up in the comments if you agree with me, I think sometimes these respawn. I'm not sure if that's true, though. I think maybe am I making that up? I'm not sure, but I just remember mining this whole area and then finding the occasional stone pile again. So the lore in my mind would be that they fall off of these formations, or that you know, erosion just kind of exposes more stone. And hopefully that's the truth, but if not, we'll just mine all this. Keep working on our new home. What is that? Oh, some silicone. Yeah, go get that. Use it. Go get that silicone. So we're going to build this. We're going to get that room for Edmund ready to go, and then really start to, I think the next thing we want to build is a large room here. Like, I think these two are in love with each other, and that's a good enough buff for them. So we'll keep them living there for a while we build like a nice big workshop or something in here where we can store a lot of goods. Maybe we just build a big storage space here. Well, no, because I want to get storage and production and everything all nice and close together so that we are much more efficiently and indoorsedly building and crafting the things we need to do. But my goodness, some progress was made today. Let's turn into screenshot mode. This has been a nice little piece here today, kind of getting this area walled off. Makes me feel a little safer. And I'd like to get this even safer, and then we just need to line this with machine guns, I think. This just needs to be lined with machine guns, and then we're pretty good. I think in the next episode we really need to focus on some expeditions, but I do hope that's a good little screenshot right there. I hope you found this to be some truly solid content, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens in our next episode of Stranded: Alien Dawn. We'll see you all in the next one.